Evantia wants to build a rectangular pen with an area of 144 meters squared. We want to find the pen dimensions that require the minimum amount of fencing. So a formula for the fencing is that the fencing equals 2L plus 2W, since the amount of fencing is also the perimeter of the pen. But we've been asked to write F in terms of W, and so we use the fact that we've also been given the area. So let's look at the formula for area. Area equals length times width. So length equals the area divided by the width, but we can substitute 144 for the area. So length is a function of width in these conditions. It's 144 divided by the width. So we can substitute the 144 divided by W in for L and have a function F in terms of W, which is 288 divided by W plus 2W. This is a rational function, and the rational function is not defined when W equals 0. So we're going to go to the graphing calculator and we're going to enter the formula 288 divided by x, since we have to write it as a function of x, plus 2x. We're going to have to change the window here to be able to see the function properly. We're going to let x min stay at negative 10, but x max be 30. Y min be negative 100. And y max be 100. We let the y scale go to 10. Now when we press the graph, we see that there actually look to be two branches with the y-axis as an asymptote. That's appropriate because we can't divide by 0. We're only interested in the points in the first quadrant, since the amount of fencing and the width of the area have to both be positive. So we can see there is a lowest point in the points in the first quadrant. We're going to use second table 3 for minimum. And we're asked to find a left bound. I'm going to go to the left a little bit to get away from the area where the minimum occurs. Then I'm going to press enter. I'm going to move to the right of that space that visually occurs to have the minimum. Press enter again. That establishes our two boundary positions. And now I'm going to press enter to let the calculator compute the minimum. And the minimum occurs at the ordered pair 12 and 48. That means when the width is 12 and the amount of fencing is 48 feet. So going back to the other screen, the dimensions of the pen that require the minimum amount of fencing are 12 meters by 12 meters. Actually a square.